What's up, everyone? Welcome to the August 17th edition of FanDuel Tournament Plays presented by PrizePicks. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. And as a reminder, when you sign up and make a deposit at PrizePicks, use the promo code AWESOMO. You'll receive 1 free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum when you sign up and make that deposit. You'll also receive a 100% deposit bonus up to $100 on your first deposit to PrizePicks. So use that promo code AWESOMO. We have a 9-game MLB slate tonight. As usual, we're going to take a look at 3 of the top tournament stacks and 3 of the top tournament pitchers using the top stacks tool and the top pitchers tool on the Stokastic.com website. Starting with the top 3 stacks, number 3, the Tampa Bay Rays are taking on Domingo Airmon tonight in New York. They are projected for 5% ownership with an 11% chance of being the top scoring stack, and also a 7% chance of being the top scoring stack, and also an 11% chance of being the top value stack. The Rays have a 106 WRC plus and 150 ISO on their active roster, while Airmon has struggled so far this season in a limited sample, only striking out 16.5% of hitters with a 4.75 xFIP. Number 2, the Boston Red Sox are taking on Roansy Contreras tonight in Pittsburgh. Not a great park for hitting, and Contreras is a promising pitching prospect, but he's struggled in the majors so far with only a 21.5% strikeout percentage and 4.52 xFIP. The Red Sox active roster has a 105 WRC plus and 150 ISO. They're projected for 9% ownership with a 9% chance of being the top scoring stack and a 7% chance of being the top value stack. And number 1, the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on Eric Lauer tonight in Milwaukee. The Dodgers are projected for 7% ownership with a 10% chance of being the top scoring stack and a 3% chance of being the top value stack. The Dodgers active roster is tied with the Astros for the highest WRC plus in baseball at 119. They also have a 189 ISO on their active roster. Lauer has struck out 23.5% of hitters with a 4.14 xFIP so far this season. Now, before we take a look at the top 3 tournament pitchers, we do have a promo code for viewers of these videos. That promo code is ADAMMLB. You can find it written at the top of the screen. Use it. Get 50% off Stokastic Plus weekly. This offer is available for new users only, but if you haven't already signed up for Stokastic Plus, use that promo code. Get yourself 50% off. You'll get access to behind the paywall data, including the top stacks tool and the top pitchers tool that I reference in these videos. So again, it's promo code ADAMMLB. Use it. Get 50% off Stokastic Plus weekly. Now, taking a look at 3 of the top tournament pitchers. Number 3, Airmon Marquez is $7,700 in a very difficult matchup against the St. Louis Cardinals. He is getting out of Coors Field, though, which is always beneficial. He's only struck out 18.8% of hitters this year, but he does have a respectable 3.93 xFIP. The Cardinals active roster has a 117 WRC plus and only a 20.1% strikeout percentage this year. Marquez is projected for 8% ownership with a 7% chance of being the top scoring pitcher and an 8% chance of being the top value pitcher. Number 2, Tony Gonsolin, $10,300 price tag, taking on the Milwaukee Brewers tonight in Milwaukee. Gonsolin's only projected for 1% ownership with a 7% chance of being the top scoring pitcher. Gonsolin has struck out 23.5% of hitters with a 3.81 xFIP so far this season. The Brewers active roster has a 106 WRC plus and a 23.4% strikeout percentage. And number 1, Framber Valdez, $10,600, taking on the Chicago White Sox. Valdez is projected for 2% ownership with an 8% chance of being the top scoring pitcher. He has a 22.1% strikeout percentage and 3.17 xFIP so far this season. The White Sox active roster has a 101 WRC plus and a 20.3% strikeout percentage. So to recap, the top 3 tournament stacks: number 3, the Tampa Bay Rays; number 2, the Boston Red Sox; and number 1, the Los Angeles Dodgers. And the top 3 tournament pitchers: number 3, Airmon Marquez; number 2, Tony Gonsolin; and number 1, Framber Valdez.